RSE
Radio!
You are about to embark upon a fascinating adventure into well-being, a journey which will leave you with a lifetime method for gaining unequaled health of body and mind and the sense of a new life. There is an
Everybody makes their own fun. If you don't make it yourself, it ain't fun, it's entertainment.
Nothing's to gain if image blocks the only chance for change. When I expand my range, the world stands as judges. Don't think music defines my care. These songs ain't me, they're just documentation of momentary thoughts. Nothing's set in stone just because it's sold and bought. Your expectations in the category of placement, but a renaissance man sits nowhere particular. Every seat is vacant to a songwriter, comedian, method actor, author, MC, carpenter, producer, engineer, issue talker, hustler, musician, architect, businessman, student of the scene, and human being. If you give a damn, no matter what side you see, it's just one side. No matter how much you think it means, it's just one side. My depth is only as shallow as time and spaces. This is just one of my many eternally changing.
The artist does not himself necessarily agree with the opinions and beliefs expressed in the following text. Any and or all statements regarding truth, reality, God, etc. should be viewed as narrative contrived by the artist for entertainment purposes only. The artist hereby disavows his own personal responsibility for any paranormal activity related to the listening of this album. The listener listens at his own risk and will hopefully have a safe, yet fun and expansive trip. The characters in this album are very real and reside inside the space-time continuum known as the artist's head. The artist solemnly guarantees that you will love them in addition to the assurance that the
9:04 p.m. RSE Radio. Of course, you got us tuned in here, only here, KFAI Fresh Air, Community Radio, 90.3 FM Minneapolis, 106.7 FM St. Paul, and online at www.kfai.org. Radio without boundaries. I don't know how I'm going to do this.
I don't know what to say, man.
So, for those tuning in that don't know, we lost a dear friend this past week. Michael, Eyedea Larson. Mikey to me.
Mikey to me.
And I was doing cool until I had this idea of doing this show. So, we're gonna try and not make it too emotional. And try and reminisce.
We got a lot of good music to play on this show. He left us with more than enough of that. And we're gonna have some callers, some friends of his calling from around the world to shout him out and, you know, to give some memories, you know, talk about some of the good times, talk about some of the laughs. Basically tonight we're having a celebration of Eyedea on RSE Radio.
Yes. I'm not one for words most times. Down at the radio show, I'm usually okay. But yeah, tonight's gonna be challenging. But we want you guys to hopefully you'll have some fun with this. That is our intent, to try and remember our friend and you know, celebrate some of his music. Obviously we can't even begin to try and encompass everything that Mike did while he was here musically in one show. So we're going to try and cover, you know, a piece of it. And like Sean said, we'll have some callers, people that knew Mikey well. And we got Slug in the house, Kevin Beecham in the house, Felipe Quadley, Leif, Sky, Bird, Zeke, and I believe we'll have a few other people stopping through, you know, sharing memories and just reminiscing. So we'll be back in a second as we kind of get things together here. And yeah, if you're listening online and you got a memory or you had an experience with Mike that you'd like to share with us, feel free to hit us up on Twitter at RSE Radio, or you can hit us up at Facebook, facebook.com/RSE Radio, or you can email us at radio@ronsayers.com.
Share your stories. Mikey, if you listening, man, hit that pause button on that tape recorder. Start recording right now.
All right, y'all. We'll be back in a second.
have the answers?
I wish I had the answers.
I know you have the answers.
I severely feel like I don't know. I severely feel like I'm so froze. Severely feel like I should severely feel when I can get out of that early, clearly eerie field and let your ears just peel. She probably missed the first one. Missed the first one. But still it was the first one, that real person, to see another person as a person. And when other people don't see you as such, I know the feeling is naturally hurt, and it's okay. It's okay. You're not alone, you're not alone. The wind doesn't blow that way. Cause from where I stay, the wind blows us away from the rest and together, so we can put ourselves on display for the world. So we can say this is major, this is secret, this is deep-ish, this is not but just a weekend.